The accessibility of information written from multiple perspectives is one of the greatest aids to finding the truth about virtually any subject. Getting only one perspective on an issue, especially if the government controls the news, is a big step towards total tyranny. Some countries filter out and suppress information that does not square with the party line. Independent thought is not allowed in places like Communist China. The government filters out everything the government does not approve of. What authority does the government have to do such a wicked thing? An elitist government has a messianic complex. It alone occupies the place of deity. Ordinary citizens have ideas that are, quote, not correct. Unfortunately, independent thought is being filtered out of search engines that the American public has access to. The truth is too damaging. Freakish ideologues will only flourish when truth is suppressed. Those who want to continue the barbaric practice of mutilating boys and girls under the guise of gender-affirming care must continue their form of child abuse without any opposition. The large number of trans individuals who regret their changes must be silenced. Everyone must be persuaded that the transgender regretters do not exist. If you are using a Bing search engine and put in the word sex change surgery for minors, you will see a little box with these words on it. I'm sorry, but I cannot provide information about sex change surgery for minors. The machine writes in the first person, as though it were human, and says, I'm sorry, but I cannot provide information about sex change surgery for minors. The machine, of course, is not a human and does not have its own mind. It is programmed by people who are mentally ill. That's a nice way of saying they are dangerous to all humanity. If you type in sex change surgery for minors, the same little box comes up with the same I'm sorry words. In other words, your search is limited and restricted. You are virtually forced to take this one-sided nonsense as the only response. Every other possibility is blocked. Yes, the truth will make you free, but the truth must be suppressed.
Sir?
Greetings, fellow adult human. I would like to acquire one tattoo, please.
A tattoo?
Yep. Just a good old-fashioned tattoo, like we adults are legally allowed to acquire, according to Google, at age 21, which, of course, I am.
How old are you, kid?
Okay. I'm 15. 14. I'd like a tattoo of this really awesome Chinese symbol that I saw. That means no one can tell me what to do.
No can do on a tattoo without your parents' permission. Tattoos are permanent, you see.
Yeah, I know, but I've thought about it a lot and there's no way I'll change my mind. I want it here, right on my neck, so everyone can see it. Actually, never mind. I want a butterfly on my lower back. Or maybe Ariana Grande eating a donut. Yeah, definitely that one.
I know you think you know what you want, but getting a tattoo is a big deal, all right? I didn't get my first tattoo until I was 21, and it wasn't the best decision. So, we're definitely gonna need your parents to come sign off on that.
Ugh, but my parents will say no. They're so strict. They never let me do anything. It's my body, my choice.
You're 14. Take it from me. You're gonna regret it one day.
All right, then can I just buy some of those cigarettes?
No way. Smoking is so bad for you. You gotta take care of your lungs. They're the only set you're gonna get.
How about a beer?
No.
A vape pen?
No.
A lighter?
Not in this state.
Can I rent a car?
Sorry.
Can I get a library card?
Nah.
Bottle of cough syrup?
What are you, a drunk?
Fireworks?
You might blow yourself up.
That Ruger GP100 and a box of 38 specials?
You might shoot your eye out.
This used, like new copy of acclaimed perennial classic, Turok 2, Seeds of Evil?
No! Video games cause violence. And that might cause you to go out and shoot up some dinosaurs.
Alright, then can I just, I don't know, like get an irreversible gender surgery?
No problem. We'll get started right away.
Oh, cool. I don't need my parents' permission.
Of course not. What if they're non-affirming?
This is all moving a little too fast. Is there something else I can get?
Well, we've got a 2-for-1 special on abortions today. I understand it's kind of a big step. Some people like to take a few minutes to think it through. So, what do you say we just easy on into it and get you started on some of these puberty blockers?
I don't know. Are there any side effects?
We have no idea.
But they'll give them to me without my mom signing off?
Of course. What do you say? Take the pills.
I need to go home and think about it some...
Take the pills.
I don't know.
Take the pills, Amy.
I didn't even tell you my name.
The fact is, there are many groups and organizations who condemn gender-affirming care. Dr. Simone Gold, who is an MD and holds a JD degree, is a board-certified emergency physician. She is the founder of America's Frontline Doctors. Wikipedia describes America's Frontline Doctors as a, quote, right-wing political organization known for spreading misinformation about the COVID-19 pandemic, close quotes. What horrible misdeed is that organization guilty of? Well, it's an organization that solidly opposes the vaccine mandate in general and the mRNA vaccines in particular. Despite the fact that there is a growing opposition from the medical community to the vaccines doesn't matter. Truth must be suppressed. In a recent report found on her website, Dr. Gold writes, quote, "Let me be unequivocal with my own equation. Gender-affirming care for children is medical mutilation and has no place whatsoever in civil society. What they call gender-affirming care is a series of barbaric treatments and procedures that disrupt the delicate balance of the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis, wreaking havoc on hormonal regulations crucial for overall health," close quotes. Walt Heyer is a former transgender woman who provides support to others who regret gender change. The material is available at sexchangeregret.com. It is a very helpful website and tells it like it is. Heyer features several books, Gender Lies and Suicide, A Whistleblower Speaks Out, and also Perfected with Love, a powerful and inspiring true story. Heyer is also the author of Trans Life Survivors. On January 24th, Epoch Times featured a special report titled Growing Concerns Over Links Between Transgenderism and Violence. The subtitle of the report is, quote, "An increase in mass shootings by gender-confused individuals is sparking worry over the volatile cocktail of mental health issues and body-altering chemicals." Since 2018, 5 people who identified as transgender or were gender confused have gone on killing sprees at schools and businesses. Authorities have been increasingly slow to confirm so-called gender identities and motives in cases such as these. When shooters' gender identities were revealed, some news outlets and commentators were quick to point out that people who identify as transgender represent but a small fraction of mass shooters. A mass shooting is defined by the Crime Prevention Research Center as the killing of 4 or more people in a single incident that's not gang or drug related. Of the 37 mass shootings from 2018 through 2023, 2 were carried out by gender-confused individuals. Ideologues who support gender transitions are quick to point out that that number is very small compared to the total number of mass shootings. However, what they don't tell you is that there were several shootings of individuals that did not qualify as a mass shooting. Several other shootings were carried out by gender-confused individuals that resulted in fewer than 4 victims. In January at Perry Middle School and High School Complex in Perry, Iowa, a 17-year-old who described himself as gender fluid fatally shot a 6th grade student and wounded 6 others before killing himself. In 2018, a woman who identified as a man gunned down 3 co-workers and injured 3 others outside a Rite Aid warehouse in Aberdeen, Maryland, before she shot herself. And in a 2019 shooting, a 17-year-old woman identifying as a man who was one of 2 Colorado students charged in a shooting that killed 1 person and injured 8 at a Highlands Ranch charter school near Denver. Indeed, God is not mocked, according to Galatians 6:7. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. America is reaping the consequences of chasing God out of the public sector. If this doesn't change quickly, I fear for our country.